Abiogenesis and evolution. The claim sounds confident, but the foundation is missing. I read your statement, and I want to answer it straight. You said evolution does not describe abiogenesis and that the only honest answer is that we do not know how life started. Then you concluded that theists make claims without evidence, while scientists do not. That sounds bold. It is not backed by anything you can test or repeat. The two fields are not separated in practice. You say evolution and abiogenesis are separate. Yet evolution needs a living cell to begin. It requires a genetic code. It needs metabolism. It needs replication. These are biological functions. If none of these existed at the start, then evolution has nothing to act on. So the moment someone claims evolution is settled, they are already assuming a successful origin event that has never been demonstrated. You cannot pretend the foundation does not matter. The first cell must exist before any change can happen. That is not a theological point. That is basic logic. The honest answer cuts both ways. You said the only honest answer is that we do not know how life started. I agree that we do not know. But if we stop the conversation there, it exposes your subsequent claim. If we do not know, then the naturalistic claim is also without evidence. If there is no repeatable natural pathway, no tested model, no lab that can produce a living, self-replicating cell from non-living matter, then you are still making a guess. You are not on firmer ground than the theist. You are just assuming your guess is neutral and the other person's is not. The burden of proof is not one-sided. You said theists make claims without evidence. You have not shown any proof of your claim that non-living matter can organize itself into a working cell without guidance. Pointing to amino acids in a lab is not evidence. Pointing to computer models is not evidence. None of that produces a cell. None of it makes a working membrane with receptors, transport systems, transcription, translation, error correction, and energy cycles in place simultaneously. A claim without a mechanism is not science. It is an opinion wrapped in scientific language. The "scientists are neutral" line is not true. Scientists are people. People have beliefs. Many cling to naturalism as tightly as any religion. When someone says, "We do not know how life started," that is honest. When they follow it by saying, "But we know it was not created," that is not honest. That is loyalty to an ideology. If the process is unknown, then all options are on the table. You cannot rule out guidance while admitting you lack a mechanism. The control move is easy to spot. The pattern shows in your closing line. You present your view as evidence-based and everyone else as ignorant. That is a control tactic. You frame the debate so your position never carries the burden of proof. You claim neutrality while defending a worldview that has not produced one repeatable experimental pathway from non-living matter to a living cell. If you had that evidence, you would present it. Since you cannot, you shift attention to theists. That is not science. That is rhetoric. Closing. I say this without anger. The claim that theists make statements without evidence loses its force when science remains unable to explain or observe the natural origin of life. When the foundation is missing, no one gets to claim the high ground. If the only honest answer is that we do not know how life started, then you should stop pretending that your position is the default. You are standing on the same ground as everyone else. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to support this channel.